Hey guys, today I'm going to go over an online appointment. We've been having a lot of problems when it comes to online appointments, a lot of mistakes. We're inconveniencing the student, which is the first and foremost thing we do not want to do. Greta's been working very closely with us on it, and she's getting more and more mistakes. And I know that the online appointments have gone floor-wide, so it's increasing because everybody's getting them now. So let's go through it and pay attention. Here we go. You are, again, I'm sorry for the map, it's a little messy because obviously I'm only working with one arm here and I was writing with my left hand, but I will put words as we go on the board. All right, you have a student on the phone. They want to be in an online program. First step you're going to do is see if James and Jessica are available. James and Jessica, for this, is not available, okay? They're not available at the time you try to transfer them. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to ask the student, tell me what's the best time, day, and date that we can call you back. Make sure you're doing same day, next day with these as well, okay? Try to get maybe later that day, next day. Try to get them as soon as you can, all right? So, I'm a student. I live in Mesquite, right? So you got Mesquite, Phoenix, Albuquerque. Here's some of our campuses, all right? I live in Mesquite. I say, I would like a call back at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, the 13th. Okay, let me see if that's available. You're gonna bring up our portal and bring up the schedule grid for online in the portal. Now you're going to look at 1 o'clock because James and Jessica are in Phoenix, and it's 1 o'clock in Phoenix when it's 3 o'clock in Mesquite. This is the only time you have to do the math on this, okay? So you have to adjust for the time zone. When it's 3 o'clock in Mesquite, in Texas, it is 1 o'clock in Phoenix, where James and Jessica are. So we're going to take a look at the schedule grid, and I'm going to throw it up on the screen right now. Okay, so as you can see on the first arrow, the 13th, that is a Wednesday, at 1 o'clock is still available. You're going to see that 3 o'clock is available, okay, based on 1 o'clock. So you're going to look at 1 o'clock in Phoenix and you're going to say, hey, that's available. That's good to go. The next step you're going to do, you're going to go into Skype or Link, whatever you have on your computers, and you're going to ask an assistant director or a level 2, is 3 o'clock, I have a student in Mesquite, they want a 3 o'clock appointment, is that clear for me to set an appointment at 3 o'clock. What we're going to do, we're a second line of defense. We're going to bring up that portal also. We're going to take a look at 1 o'clock. We're doing the same thing you did. We're going to bring it up. We're going to take a look. Well, they want a 3 o'clock appointment, and I'm going to know that in Mesquite at 3 o'clock, here in Phoenix, where James and Jessica are, it's going to be 1 o'clock. Okay? I'm going to look. It's green. Let me take a look right now. All right, so it's green. Good to go. Here's your next step. So after you adjust the time zone in the schedule grid, you figure that out, you got the authorization from either a level 2 or an assistant director, you're going to set the action of appointment set, and this is where most of the problems are having, for the student's time. You will always set it for whatever time the student wanted on their time, okay? So here we go. I'm a student in Mesquite. You got the authorization, you got everything done, you're setting the action of appointment set for 3 o'clock because that's where the student is. Greta will get this, she will set this up, she will adjust for the time zone and assign it to either James or Jessica at the proper time for them to call back. That's it, guys. At the end of this, what you're going to do is you're going to notate received authorization from, and when you had if you had a level 2 or an assistant director, whatever you had, from level 2 or assistant director for a 3 o'clock callback on Wednesday the 13th. That's it, guys. You're going to put that in your notes and you're going to be done. Let's go through the steps really quick, okay? Number 1, no James and Jessica, they're not available. You tried to transfer them over. Step 2, get the time, day, and date to call the student. Still trying to get same day, next day. Get them as soon as you can to get the call back. So get the time, day, and date to call the student. The third step, adjust the time zone in our schedule grid. You're gonna bring it up. Remember, I was in Texas. I wanted the 3 o'clock call back. That's when I'm available. Let me look. I'm gonna do the math. That's 1 o'clock Phoenix time. I'm going to say, yes, if it's green, good to go. Next step, get that authorization from a level 2 or an assistant director. Reach out to us on Skype or Link. We're going to do the same thing you did, that you just took, the step you just took, and we're going to adjust as well. We're going to see if it's green. And then we're going to say, yeah, go ahead, it's open. And then finally, set the action of appointment set for the student's time. Setting it for 3 o'clock because that's the time I want it. And Greta will take care of the rest. Then notate it as received authorization from level 2 or assistant director, whoever you talk to, for an appointment Wednesday the 13th at 3 o'clock. Pretty simple, guys. If you have any more questions, please reach out to us. Let us know. We'd be more than happy to help you. We don't want any more mistakes on this. And I think after this, I'm hoping this is good enough for you guys. Let me know, because I'm out of breath. Thanks, guys.